Hey YouTube, it's Drunk Monk 74 and I'm just bringing you a bit of gameplay of Combat Mission. And really what I should say is that this is my first ever gameplay of Combat Mission. I've never touched the game mode before this particular match, and I've no idea why I recorded it. I don't normally record my very first game mode or time playing a particular game mode. I expect to get my arse handed to me mostly. I do get my arse handed to me by one particular player in this match, at which point I'm raging silently inside. But my tactic after that becomes, that's it, I'm just going to avoid him. It's just like sometimes you just got to hold your hands up and say, you know what, this guy's too good for me. Today's his day, and the best thing I can do for my team is to avoid him. And the reason is because in this game mode you do have a ticket count per objective that you've got to go for. If you're the attacking team, per objective you have a set number of respawns before you can no longer respawn in, and I presume you lose the match. As I said, this is my first one, so I'm not sure. So I guess if you can't even set the bomb on the first site and you run out of tickets, you lose the whole match entirely. We actually managed to get down to the third and final bomb site, and to be honest, I'll hold my hands up and say that I could have done better, especially right at the end there with that final bomb site. I think I probably didn't play too well with my head. I probably got a bit overexcited, and in the end, I would say, in all honesty, you know what, I kind of blame myself for us not taking that final objective. If I played sensibly, if I kept my head, there's a good chance we could have kept that final bomb site, defended it, and possibly have won this match. But we didn't, unfortunately. And I've definitely got to take some of the blame for that. But and it's for that reason, that reason, and the fact that this is my very first time playing this game mode. I started off playing when I first got this particular game, Warfighter. I started off playing Sector Control because I came from Battlefield 3, where I was playing Conquest all the time. So it just felt very natural and safe, basically, for me to play that particular game mode. The only thing I found with Sector Control is that it's really easy to get spawn trapped if you're on the side that's getting his arse handed to it. Like if you're playing against players who are really good, or your team's really bad, or whatever. For whatever reason, if you're getting owned, spawn trapping it's not a nice thing. If you've had it done to you, it's not a nice thing. It's not nice to happen. So I kind of wanted to find something else, and I tried Hotspot, and I absolutely love that game mode. It's so much fun. It is very hectic, really hectic. You can get some really good scores on that as well. And I'm not talking about KD. I'm talking about your score in the game. You can get some really nice scores on that, because they're unlike Combat Mission. There is no ticket count. You don't have a set number of respawns or lives or anything. It's purely all down to who you got a time frame, and who defends or attacks the particular objective in that time frame. And that's it. So you can and you can set and defend, set or disarm, that bomb site as often as you like in those time frames. So you can rack up some huge scores playing that particular game mode. So it is quite fun from that point of view as well. This is a completely different game mode, and it was my first time. And I just finished a round of Hotspot, and I was just like, what, I just want to try something different. Let's try Combat Mission. I've seen a few videos. People seem to be having a lot of fun with it. And I thought, what, why not? Let me give it a go. And I guess one of the things I didn't take from the videos straight away, or it wasn't blindingly obvious to me straight away, was the difference in game speed, or how this game mode plays. You have to be a little bit slower with this game mode, definitely, without a doubt. You have to be a little bit slower with this game mode, and that's purely down to the fact that you've got you've got a ticket count, you've got a set number of lives, especially as the attacking team. You've got a set number of lives in which you can arm and defend the objective. After that, like I said, I presume you lose the match if you don't do it in your ticket count. So yeah, and one of the main reasons I've left this video as it is, it's not cut. I've taken nothing out. All my kills are in there, all my deaths are in there, and there's plenty of those. Don't worry. Ideally, I'd like to see what people think on my gameplay style for this mode. I know I need to improve on it because, like I said, it's my very first time playing this game mode. So there's definitely going to be areas I can improve on. But also general tactics. What are people's thoughts on general tactics on this game mode, and how to play it? What's a successful tactic in this game mode? I have to say, and I know before anyone says it, I do try and back my buddy up as much as I can, like you can see there. The problem is my particular gameplay style is very much flanking, and you'll see in this video. There are, especially on this particular bomb site, we seem to be getting bogged down hugely in this particular corner. We're really getting bogged down in this corner. No one seems to be moving from this corner. The enemy got the defenders, sorry, got like some real good positions. They really dug in well, and they are nailing people on that top corner right there. They're nailing them. And, I'm going up here again because I want to be a team player. I want to help out the team. I can see what they're trying to do. I saw one guy just go flank up around there, and do you know what? I was just like, we're getting too pinned here. We've got a limited amount of tickets. We're down to, I can't remember right now. We're down into the mid 20s right now, and those tickets are dropping. It's almost like a clock. They're ticking away, and we really need to try something different. And I don't understand why there was not more flanking going on. I know it's quite difficult in this particular, especially in this game mode, because it is a little bit like sector control, as in it's and each team spawns in a specific area, and especially as if you get pushed back or pinned in a particular area, you then only got limited amount of room to manoeuvre. Well, not limited room to manoeuvre, but limited avenues to get out of that particular spot that you're in. And but the thing I was finding was they were all up near that corner. They were stuck up near that corner, and they were just refusing to move from that corner, and I couldn't. For the life of me, I just didn't know why. And right here, I just back off. Watch this. I back off to let my buddy spawn in. Like you can see, there's about 4 or 5 guys right there on that corner, laying down fire. So my buddy's just spawned in. So I think, right, I'm gonna flank round. I'm running around here, about to head up, and then all of a sudden, fire team buddy waiting to respawn. And so he's literally been up there. He's got nailed within seconds of spawning in. And they're still up there, and I couldn't for the life of me work out why they were doing this when it was clear we were getting our arses handed to us. This is I'm playing it for the second time here. We're down to 18 on the ticket count. We're running quite low on our tickets here, so we really need to try and defend this now. And I'll try and take out the gunner in that chopper, because that's the main threat from those choppers, is the gunner. People spawning down there. If your team is fairly decent, you can pick them off as they rappel down, but the gunner is the one that can cause you real damage, and without him, that helicopter is more or less defenseless. So getting him out of there is the priority. So that was my thinking there. Just try and get him out of there as quick as possible. Again, I don't know what this guy's doing to my right here, just laying there. He hasn't got eyes on the objective at all. I know he's probably trying to hide from the helicopter, but it's probably a little bit more important right now to try and defend the objective. I threw a grenade in, that got someone. But that's it. We've got the objective, and alright. So what? I died. This when you're playing objective game modes, to me, it's not about KD. It's about trying to get to that objective, and trying to make sure you win the match. So anyway, that's me. That's why I try and play how I do. That's why I do a lot of flanking, I guess, is because I wanna try and get around to. I don't flank because I want to get the most amount of kills. I flank because I want to get the least amount of deaths, especially in a game mode like this where you've got a ticket count, where deaths definitely can harm your team as the attacking side. Definitely can harm your team. So that's why I try and flank. I don't flank because I wanna like come up behind the enemy and get a hell of a lot of kills. I do it because I want to get the least amount of deaths and get to that bomb, get to the objective in the easiest manner possible, without running into the fewest amount of enemies. That's purely why I do it. But hey, if there's better tactics out there, like I said, very first time I played this game mode, I haven't played it before, so if there's better tactics out there, please let me know. This is some of the stuff that I need to work on right here. I know I'm a little bit too comfortable with Hotspot. I still run around my corners without checking them properly, and it's annoying as hell. I don't blame the guy who's laying prone there. That's his job. That's I can't remember if he's a sniper or a heavy gunner. He's one of the two because he had the support stance out. And that's his job. Control the choke point. I guess he was a sniper because I just got done by a PDM. So I can't blame him for that. He's doing what his class is designed to do, which is to control choke points, to control avenues that enemy are going to be approaching from, and he's done that well there, and I've just got to hold my hands up and say it's my own fault for charging around the corner and not checking it. But yeah, anyone got any thoughts or ideas on how I can improve personally? What I need to do better? What are the tactics that you use that you find successful in this game mode? That sort of stuff would be great if anyone's got any feedback like that. I don't mind criticism. Constructive criticism, I don't mind it at all. So if you've got any of that, any ideas of how I can improve, any ideas on what's successful tactics that you guys use, yeah, please post away. Let me know your thoughts. It'll probably help me out a lot. But I have to say, I do enjoy this game mode. It's a really nice feeling. As in, it's a very nice feeling to have a different pace to the game. It is definitely, without doubt, a slightly slower game mode than Hotspot. But I don't mean that in a negative way in any way whatsoever. It's just it just requires, in my mind, it requires possibly a little bit more teamwork than a Hotspot, a little bit more tactical play, and the reason is I say it's a little bit slow is because as you've seen here, a lot of times I've died because I haven't checked my corners, I haven't been aiming down sights when I've been looking into a room or whatever. Whatever the reasons, that's the sort of stuff that I need to work on. I know, but that's what makes this an interesting game mode. And if you want tactical gameplay, if you're playing Warfighter and you're enjoying it because you want a tactical shooter. You want something that's going to sort of be a little bit different from the other first-person shooters out there, and I think that's what makes this quite different from the stuff that's out there currently. The level of tactics that are required, and how you've got to play, the play style on this game. It's so different from all the other stuff that's out there at the moment. It's much more tactical, and in a lot of ways it can be a lot slower pace. You definitely have to slow down. And I really enjoy it. I do thoroughly enjoy it. So anyway, that's me done. I'll leave you to watch the rest of this vid and let me know what your thoughts are. Look forward to some feedback. For now, I'm out of here. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.